This story begins with two people from different worlds. Meet Emily and Jake. Emily hails from a world of privilege, a realm where education is highly valued and ambitions are nurtured. She's a woman of intellect, a product of the best schools and universities. She's ambitious, the kind of woman who dreams big and doesn't hesitate to chase those dreams. Emily comes from a wealthy family, a lineage known for its philanthropy and business acumen. Her world is one of galas, board meetings, and charity events. On the other hand, we have Jake. Born and raised in a modest neighborhood, he embodies the spirit of adventure. He's free-spirited, a man who believes that life is a grand adventure meant to be lived to the fullest. Jake doesn't come from wealth or privilege. His family is humble, hardworking, and close-knit. They may not have much, but they have each other. Jake's world is one of simple joys, family gatherings, and community volunteer work. Emily and Jake's worlds are as different as night and day, but as fate would have it, their paths crossed at a charity event. Emily, with her eloquent speech and poised demeanor, was the guest speaker. She spoke about the importance of education and the role of the privileged in uplifting the less fortunate. Meanwhile, Jake was there too, not as a guest, but as a volunteer. He was behind the scenes, making sure everything ran smoothly, ensuring that the guests were comfortable, and that the event was a success. While they came from different worlds, they shared a common ground that day. They both believe in giving back to the community, in making a difference in the lives of others. They both believe in the power of kindness and compassion. Their worlds may be different, but their values aligned. And so, their story begins. A well-educated, ambitious woman from a wealthy family, a free-spirited, adventurous man from a modest background, two very different individuals, yet they found a connection in the most unexpected place. Little did they know, their paths crossing that day would change their lives forever. As fate would have it, Emily and Jake's paths didn't just cross once. No, their lives were unexpectedly intertwined like threads in a grand tapestry. They began bumping into each other at the most unexpected places. At the coffee shop on a lazy Sunday morning, at the city park during a charity run, even at the local farmer's market on a bright Saturday afternoon. With each encounter, their bond deepened, their friendship blossomed. They shared laughter over cups of coffee, sweat and determination during the charity run, and even the love for fresh produce at the farmer's market. The universe seemed to conspire to bring them together over and over again. And as these encounters grew, so did an undeniable attraction. Their hearts hummed the same rhythm, their souls mirrored each other. They were two halves of a whole, drawn together by an invisible force. Before they knew it, they were falling, and they were falling hard. However, love isn't always a bed of roses, and for Emily and Jake, it was a secret garden. A garden where they planted seeds of affection, watered with stolen kisses and moonlit whispers. Their decision to keep their love veiled was a difficult one, born out of a fear of rejection and the potential for familial discord. Emily, a girl born and raised in the heart of New York, hailed from a traditional family that held certain expectations for her. Jake, on the other hand, was a free-spirited artist from the West Coast, a boy with dreams as wide as the Pacific and a spirit as wild as the waves that crashed upon its shores. Their backgrounds were as different as night and day, yet they found common ground in their shared love. In the shadows of their secret romance, Emily and Jake found themselves living a life of thrilling suspense. Every secret date was an adventure, every stolen glance a treasure. They would meet in the quiet corners of the city, away from prying eyes, their hearts pounding with the thrill of their hidden love. The hushed conversations, the soft laughter echoing in the stillness of the night, the shared dreams and whispered promises, all added to the charm of their secret love story. The secrecy was not without its challenges, of course. There were times when they yearned to shout their love from the rooftops, to share their happiness with the world. But the fear of backlash, of a love rejected by Emily's family, kept them silent. Yet within this silence, their love bloomed. It was a love nurtured in secrecy, a love that was as beautiful as it was forbidden. Each stolen moment, each clandestine meeting, only served to strengthen their bond. The secrecy, rather than driving them apart, brought them closer, forging a connection that was as deep as it was profound. Their love was a secret they cherished, a bond that strengthened with each stolen moment. It was a love story written in the stars, a tale of two hearts beating in harmony, hidden from the world, yet shining brightly in their own secret universe. But as the saying goes, the truth always finds a way out. And in this case, it was no different. Emily's family stumbled upon the truth in the most unexpected of ways. It was a casual afternoon when Emily's younger brother, innocently playing detective, discovered a hidden stash of letters. Love letters. Letters filled with the sweetest words of affection, signed off with a familiar name, Jake. The news spread like wildfire. The secret was out, and the once peaceful household was now a brewing storm. Emily's family, rooted deeply in tradition and expectations, reacted with shock and disbelief. Their precious Emily, in love with Jake? It was a blow they hadn't seen coming. The conflict was inevitable. Long-held beliefs clashed with the reality of Emily's love for Jake. Her parents couldn't comprehend how their daughter had fallen for someone from such a different world. Emily was faced with an onslaught of questions, doubts, and even accusations. The pressure was immense. "Break up with him," they said, their voices echoing the walls of the house. It was an ultimatum. Emily was torn, caught in a whirlwind of emotions. On one hand, her love for Jake, pure and unyielding. On the other, her family, the people who had raised her, loved her, and wanted only the best for her. In the face of adversity, Emily's love for Jake was put to the test. The secrecy that once wrapped their love story was stripped away, leaving them vulnerable and exposed. The world they had built together was now under scrutiny, and their bond was about to be put to the ultimate test. Would they crumble under the weight of the pressure, or would their love stand strong, resilient against the odds? In the face of adversity, their bond was put to the ultimate test. In the end, love isn't about the easy times, but about overcoming the hard ones. Emily and Jake, two souls intertwined in a dance of love, found themselves in a predicament that tested their bond. It wasn't a smooth sail, but a stormy voyage where each wave was a hurdle, a challenge to overcome. Love isn't a tranquil sea after all, but a tempest that tests the strength of the ship. Their love was a secret fortress, hidden away from the prying eyes of Emily's family. They stood their ground, united in their love, unwavering in their resolve. The whispers of doubt and the voices of dissent were drowned out by the symphony of their hearts that beat in unison. It was a battle, yes, but not one fought with swords and shields. It was a battle waged with love and patience. They fought not against Emily's family, but for their understanding, their acceptance. Amidst the turmoil, Emily and Jake held on to their love for each other like a beacon in the storm, guiding them through the darkest nights. And then, there was a shift. A slow, gradual change, like the first rays of dawn creeping over the horizon after a long, dark night. Emily's family, once a wall of opposition, started to see the strength of Emily and Jake's love. They saw the resilience, the commitment, the unwavering dedication. They saw two souls, perfectly matched, holding on to each other despite the odds. It was not an overnight transformation, but a gradual acceptance that came with understanding and compassion. Emily's family began to see Jake not as a foe, but as a part of their family, a part they hadn't understood, a part they hadn't known they needed until now. In the end, it was love that conquered all, love that stood tall amidst the trials and tribulations, love that refused to be swept away by the raging storm, love that was strong enough to change minds and win hearts. Because when love is true, it doesn't just survive, it thrives. And so, our story of Emily and Jake comes to a heartwarming close. Their tale, a testament to the power of love, has been one of unexpected twists and turns, of secret glances and whispered promises. Their journey began with a chance meeting that sparked a connection so powerful they couldn't ignore it. They fell in love, not by choice but by destiny, and nurtured their bond in the quiet corners of their world, away from prying eyes. When their secret romance was revealed, they faced the storm together. They fought for acceptance, for their right to love freely, and they won. Today, Emily and Jake are no longer hiding in the shadows. They're still together, still deeply in love, living their truth out in the open. Their love story serves as a beacon of hope for all those who dare to love, no matter the odds. In the end, love found a way, as it always does when it's meant to be. Thank you for watching Love in Hiding: A Secret Romance. We hope you've enjoyed this journey of love, courage, and acceptance. If you've been touched by Emily and Jake's story, there's so much more to come. We're dedicated to bringing you more tales that inspire, entertain, and provoke thought. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. Don't let the story end here. By subscribing, you're not just joining a community, you're becoming part of the narrative, part of the journey. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more captivating stories like Emily and Jake's. Let's continue this journey together.